Hi, today I would like to talk about using crystal skulls for healing, communication, and how to access your Akashic records with the help of the consciousness that the skulls represent. As you know, a crystal skull is the shape of a skull which is carved out of a crystal. This practice started from prehistoric times during the Atlantis age, where there were 12 major crystals which was buried in the earth by the Atlanteans who were in Egypt during that time. And these skull shaped crystals used to hold the consciousness of the planet, which we can still access from these 12 skulls if we buy a crystal skull, or if we carve a skull out of a crystal. And it could be any stone that you choose to use. And there are various ways of communication to these master skulls, and how to access the consciousness that these master crystal skulls represent, and use them for healing your chakras, and how to access your Akashic records also using the crystal skulls. The skulls seems to be the most easiest and direct way to heal and access your Akashic records, because they directly take you to all the dimensions that is possible for you sitting here. Now, I'll start with healing. How we can do the healing, first of all. Now, there are popular stones which we can use, like rose quartz, amethyst, or even clear quartz, to make that in the shape of a skull, or you can buy that readily available in a readily available form. And you need to first learn how to communicate with the consciousness of the skull that the master skull represent. And in order to do that, you need to you can do that telepathically also, because if you are in a higher consciousness, like if suppose you are in the 5D consciousness, you can directly access those crystal skulls, and you can ask the guidance of the master skull to take you to the consciousness that the master skull represent. Otherwise, you will have to get a crystal skull and learn how to do the meditation or healing, or accessing your Akashic records library with the help of the skull. Now, suppose you are taking the rose quartz skull, you can place the rose quartz close to your heart and connect to the skull, and imagine that energy is going out of your heart to the skull, and from the infinite consciousness of the skull, energy is coming back to your heart. That way you can place the skull over your third eye, and imagine that energy is going out of your third eye, and the infinite energy is coming back from the skull to your third eye. While you are connecting to your crown chakra, you can imagine that your crown is splitting open with the infinite energy coming from the skull. You can connect to your solar plexus chakra. You can place the skull near your solar plexus chakra, and imagine that energy is coming from the skull to your solar plexus chakra. Suddenly you will feel like shivering and feel like standing, because the energy waves will be very intense when we use a skull shaped crystal, because that is an excellent way by which even from ancient times, prehistoric times, people had started using those for holding the consciousness of the planet on a higher level. You can place the rose quartz skull next to your sacral chakra, which is 2 inches after your belly. That is where the seat of creation holds. And you can imagine that energy is passing from the skull to your sacral chakra. Like that, you can place it next to your root chakra, which is behind your pelvic bone. And you can imagine that the energy is flowing out of the skull to the root chakra. Immediately, you will feel a sudden sensation of energy coming to your feet, which means that you are vibrating in the resonance of the energy produced by the skull. That is all about healing chakras or opening chakras with the help of crystal skulls. Now, I would like to talk about how to communicate with the consciousness of a master skull. Suppose that we are holding a clear quartz master crystal skull, and we need to communicate with the consciousness that the master crystal skull holds. Now we need to assume that we are opening the crown chakra of the clear quartz master skull by using a clockwise spiral with your hand, with your right hand, to open the crown chakra. Okay, you are using a right hand to place it on the top of the skull, crystal skull, clear quartz skull, and you use the clockwise direction. You start a clockwise spiral above the skull to open the crown of the skull. And now you imagine that a cord of light connects your heart to the skull. And now you can see, you can ask the skull, you can give a name to the skull, because most of the skull names from the 12 Atlantis master skulls were all complicated. So you can, it's better that you can give a name for the skull. And you have, since you have opened the spiral opening of above the crown of the skull, you can ask the skull, after connecting with the cord of light from your heart to the skull, you can ask the skull to allow you to show you the consciousness that the master skull holds. Once you do that, you during a meditation, the master skull will take you to the consciousness that the master skull represent, and it is beyond the realms of the physical earth that we are living, because it connects to all possible dimensions or the past lives you had. Probably it will take you to the pyramids of Egypt or the ages of Atlantis, the aquatic ages, or it could connect you to other dimensions like mostly people will start connecting to their past life connections, like suppose you had connection with other elements or dragons or any of these associations you had in the past. The consciousness of the master skull, it will take you to those dimensions which had existed before your current life on the earth. That is an excellent way of accessing the consciousness represented by the master skull, which will take you to a different dimension altogether. And the resonance of the uh, skull, which is carved out of the crystal, is equivalent to one of the 12 crystal skulls which were buried under the earth during the age of Atlantis. That is the reason, the if you carve out a skull out of a crystal, it has the highest frequency and consciousness that the that any of the objects in the planet can currently hold to. Now there are various crystals on which you can carve out a crystal skull. It could be amethyst, it could be clear quartz, it could be rose quartz. Rose quartz is used for emotional healing and heart healing. It could be a black obsidian skull also. It could be any of these stones which you feel that you would prefer. There is a separate meditation for accessing your Akashic records, and this will be the best meditation that you can use to connect to your Akashic records. You can imagine that you are entering a library of 144 crystal skulls of various color represented by different stones and crystals available in the earth. And you can enter the library, and instead of choosing the uh, books from the Akashic library, you can in fact select, pick one of the skulls by the color that you like out of the 144 crystal skulls that are present in the Akashic library, and you can choose that particular skull and come out of the library, and you can connect, uh, ground yourselves and connect to that particular skull represented by the color. Say it is green, yellow, black, red, or whatever, orange, depending on the stone you like. You can, once you come out of the Akashic library, out of the 144 skulls, you can start communicating with the consciousness of the skull that you have picked from the Akashic library, and you can directly communicate with that particular color skull which you have picked, you have chosen from the library, which holds your Akashic information. That is like more like a basic idea of how to do this Akashic meditation. In fact, you can do it in a better way by, know, uh, preparing you on a better way. Like this is more like I have given you an overview of how you pick a particular crystal skull of the color you like, and you access your Akashic records. Now I can give you this instruction on how to do it on a regular basis or a more systematic manner. You can imagine that I am starting the meditation now. You can imagine that you are sitting in a forest surrounded by some trees, and you can feel the smell of the wind coming from the forest, and you are sitting, you are placing your back behind, there is a big tree, you're placing your back over the tree, and you can smell the leaf. Okay, suppose it's a oak tree or a pine tree, you can smell the wood, particular wood. And now you are closing your eyes. Now you are closing your eyes to start imagining that you are flying above. You are flying above the clouds, and you are seeing a golden staircase which is opening to the heavens, and you are starting to climb the golden stairway. And once you reach the middle of it, another fleet of stairs are opening above to access your Akashic records. And above the golden stairs, there is a record keeper sitting and watching you. And that record keeper allows you to go inside the door to access your Akashic library records. And you're going inside the Akashic library records to see 144 different crystal skulls representing the consciousness of the planet, and out of the 144 crystal skulls you are trying to pick and choose a crystal that you like, which is holding your akashic information, and you pick that crystal and come outside of the akashic library, thanking the gatekeeper, coming down of the stairway, golden stairway, back to the earth. And now you can imagine that you're sitting back in the forest, and on the back you have a tree, the tree you have imagined earlier. You can start opening your eyes slowly, feeling the smell of the wood and the forest. And once you do that, you are back to the reality. Now, this is actually the way by which you can do an akashic meditation. But for accessing akashic record, there is a separate way to do. This is something which you need to do as a preparatory step for accessing the akashic records. After this, you need to select the particular color of the master skull you have chosen, and you need to do a separate meditation. Suppose you have chosen the rose quartz crystal skull. You can sit next to the crystal skull. This is something that you can do in a meditation, and you need not actually go and physically pick the skull. You can these are all meditation. You can use your imagination to paint it properly. Now once you do this, okay, suppose I have selected the rose quartz skull as a master skull, which represents the consciousness of the akashic records, which I I want to access. I am sitting right now here, and next to the rose quartz skull that is also lying next to me, and I am imagining that a white beam of light is coming from the sun and connects to my crown chakra to my feet and goes down to the earth. Similarly, a white beam of light coming from the sun is going to the rose quartz skull next to me, and it is going out of the skull towards the core of the earth. Once we do this, now we need to allow the consciousness of the skull to communicate to us about the past records we are holding in the Akashic library. In order to do that, you can take the skull in your hand, rose quartz skull in your. You can imagine that you are placing the opening the crown of the skull by allowing a uh, clockwise spiral opening on the above the crown of the skull, and you are connecting your heart to the skull using a white light, and you are trying to access the consciousness that the skull hold by asking the permission of the skull to allow you to show what you hold under the consciousness that is represented by your master skull. For that, you need to start opening a clockwise spiral above the crown of the skull, and ask the skull to ask the skull permission for accessing the consciousness that is represented inside the skull. Now once you do that, you can see the infinite source of energy coming from the consciousness of the skull, and you can directly follow the guidance given by the skull to understand more about you and your akashic records. If you do this meditation properly, I think in 5 or 10 days, after a week, you will be holding most of the information that the skull provides you from your past, and that will help you access your past life records in a much faster and smooth way.